Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Happy New Year! So, 2024 is finally behind us. We can all breathe a sigh of relief that we actually made it through that year because, child, that year was a mess. Or at least for me. I don't know about y'all. But 2024 was not my year at all. I did do a video kind of recapping 2024, and if you guys are interested in watching that, I will link that down below. 2024 was a lot, a roller coaster that I felt like I was never gonna get off of. I honestly felt like that meme of the dog that's in the burning building or like a burning house or whatever, saying that this is fine, everything is fine, but it was honestly not fine at all. I'm wanting to make 2025 a lot better than 2024 was because, again, a mess. So, one thing that I have been doing for the past few years is making vision boards, and I wanted to go ahead and make a vision board with you guys today. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a digital one and kind of take you through that with me. Every year I make a document kind of talking about what it is that I wanted to accomplish for this year and what kind of happened the year before. So first I'll go over the list of things that I kind of threw on this document as like a brain dump, and then go from there to making my actual vision board. So, a little brain dump list. I did pick a word already for this year, and that word was authenticity. One thing that I have definitely worked through last year was kind of just to be my true authentic self. And I realized I was not doing that, especially in like relationships or interactions that I was having with people, especially in the workplace. I just was not being myself. I was trying to be something that was acceptable or what I thought was acceptable and professional for my field. And I realized that I did not like myself that much while I was doing that. So I want to definitely live more authentically and just be myself. And if people can handle it, they can handle it. And if they don't, they can't handle it. That's fine. So that's my word of the year. And just kind of like my little brain dump list. I do have Get to Wonderland on there. I have been on a weight loss health journey for the past almost 3 years now. And I've lost a significant amount of weight, but I have yet to get to my goal weight, and I have yet to get to Wonderland. In Wonderland, in the bariatric community, because I did get weight loss surgery. I don't know if it's actually just a bariatric thing, but in that world, that's where I heard it from. That's basically when you get to under 200 pounds. I have been wanting to get to Wonderland since I got my surgery, and I've gotten so close. Like, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's just not there yet. We're not there. So that's one thing that I am really trying to do this year. And in order to do that, I need to get back to the basics because I've been in a stall for over a year now. I've been kind of the same weight. So I'm going to try and figure out something. I might actually even document it on here. So if that's something that you're interested in seeing, be sure to subscribe. Another goal that I have is to hit a subscriber milestone on YouTube. I kind of got back onto YouTube because I didn't really know what to do with myself. I got laid off earlier in 2024, and I was just like, you know what? So I don't go crazy, let me get back on YouTube and make videos again. And so I want to be more consistent with YouTube and just kind of build a community of people that relate to whatever things that I'm going through. And with that, I want to post more consistently on YouTube and Instagram. I did mention in that video that I want to create more memories. And so with that being said, I want to post more on Instagram. So if I do have a moment when life is just lifing, I can go back to my Instagram and see all of the good things that happen, because let's be real, people tend to only post the good things that are happening in their life. That's kind of what I'm going to use Instagram for, is to kind of capture and share good memories. Another thing that I want to do is get a gym membership and or a trainer to start weightlifting. I used to be a lot stronger than I am now. I did get really sick a few years ago, and with that I lost a lot of mental and physical strength, and I've never really been able to bounce back from that. So I definitely do want to start weightlifting in some way. I don't want to be like a strong bae or like a muscle mommy. I think that's what they call them. I don't know. I just want to be stronger, and I want to be able to carry all my groceries in one trip. So if you're in the DFW area and you just so happen to be a trainer, like coming across this video, hit me up. DM me. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a job at the moment, so I can't pay you. I mean, we'll see. It might not be like at the beginning of this year, but at some point this year, I want to get a gym membership and start building muscle, maybe get a trainer to help build a little bit of structure in a routine. Date intentionally. Let's talk about it. I started dating last year at the ripe age of 31. And let me tell you, it is not like the movies. I don't know what I was thinking or what I thought I was going into. After the dating experiences that I had last year, I took a hard stop with dating because it was just mentally draining at one point, and I was also dealing with the whole job situation. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna just cut out dating and come back to it this year. So that's what I'm doing. I do want to date intentionally. I am dating to marry. One thing that I found that I did while dating last year was bend a lot of my rules and compromise on things that I never intended on compromising. I just want to date more intentionally and definitely keep my deal breakers like as hard deal breakers because I don't have time. I know what I deserve and I know what I have to offer to my future husband. So I am just going to really remember what it is that I wrote to myself and use that when it comes to dating. Once upon a time, I was actually learning Korean, and spoiler alert, I kind of stopped learning and studying, but I do have a lot of materials from when I was really trying to study Korean, and so that's one thing that I want to start working on again. It's funny because I think about if I would have like kept at it back then, I'd probably be fluent by now. I've always really loved learning languages and just learning more about other cultures. In this area, I could probably find some place that does classes too, so I was thinking about looking into that as well. Another thing that I want to do is pay off my car. That would be a great thing to do. I wanted to do it last year, but like I said, got laid off, so I couldn't do that. Another thing I want to do is take myself out once a month. I started doing solo dates towards the end of 2024. I want to be more intentional with taking care of myself because self-care is the best care. We're going to take ourselves out on dates because we deserve that. Okay. I want to also tap into my creative hobbies. I used to draw when I was younger. I used to like paint ceramics. So I really want to get back into my creative side and just start making things. And finally, the last thing that I have on this list is to finally cut off my relaxed ends and play in my natural hair. Now, it's been about a year, almost 2 years since I've gotten my last relaxer. And since then, I have been growing out my hair. My hair when I was relaxing it was very stringy, very thin, not cutesy, not demure at all. I've gotten to a point where majority of my hair now is natural. I do have a few strands left that I need to go on and cut off, but I really want to learn my hair and play in it and kind of just find styles that work for me. So that's about it. I'm gonna see if I can try and make this vision board. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna do this? I really didn't think this through because I don't know how I'm going. You know what? We're gonna do this a little different because I thought I would be able to like figure out how to record my screen, but I honestly don't have the time or the desire to figure that out right now. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna pivot and I'm gonna just make my vision board and I'm gonna show it to you guys after I finish. Editing Crystal here. Okay, so I figured out how to screen record on my computer and recorded myself making this vision board, but I forgot to save the recording before I closed the program. I was so irritated at myself because I was planning on doing like a cute time lapse and everything, but I guess this will have to do. Anyways, I made this using Canva, which is free by the way, and found all the images on Pinterest. Pinterest is my go-to to find good aesthetic pictures for my vision and mood boards, not sponsored. I must say, this year's board is probably my favorite. It just looks so good. Although the new year started off a little rocky, I'm still super excited for what's to come this year. Okay, now back to the outro. Bye. That's the video. What are some things that you are planning on doing and accomplishing this year? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you all are doing well, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.